Yo, what's going on, man? Today is day 101 of 1,000, and overall, nothing particularly big happened today. But what I was thinking about today was the fact that if you only have maybe one or two things in the business, these two, and you're really good at these two areas in your business, I really feel that you don't have to do much else. And I'm coming from a business background. I went to a business school, and there's a whole bunch of things that are important in business. You know, there's different careers. There's like accounting, finance, marketing, like logistics and all that, customer support, sales. There's a lot of various different roles that are required in a business. But I think if you were to choose only a couple of these to focus on, these are the ones that would make the most sense. All right, so the first one is obviously marketing. Okay, I find it funny because usually, like, at least in my business school, it was always not the stupid people, but it was tend to be people who weren't good at accounting and finance, which were like the hardest majors at my university, right? They would look at marketing students and be like, man, the job's so easy. They don't really have to do much. The shit's so soft. And maybe the courses were a little bit easier than having to do accounting and finance, because there's a lot of like very small, like, what's the word? Just very small fine details you have to pay attention to, which makes it annoying and repetitive. But if you don't have good marketing on your product, right? Nobody knows what the fuck your product is, and nobody knows how good it is, okay? Like, in my opinion, you could have the best sales team, you could have the best finance team, the best accounting team, but if your marketing team, if the way you market your product is shit, then it's not gonna sell, man. Because people need to know what your product or service is, and they need to be able to trust your product and service. So that's why it's really important to, focus on making marketing a key aspect to your business, man. Like, I could think of anything, whether it's a product or service. If it's a service, for example, I'm gonna use my business model, which is just like fitness, right? Like, my marketing is just who I am. You feel me? If I didn't put myself out there on the internet, nobody would fucking know about my training services, right? At the same time, shit, like, if I was overweight and fat, like, nobody would want to join my fitness program or coaching, okay? You can go for products and stuff. Like, if you're drop shipping and you're not putting out no ads, or you're not getting your product out there, then it's not gonna sell, because nobody knows where the fuck to buy it. If your product sucks that you're selling through e-commerce, then everybody's gonna write bad reviews and not gonna sell as much. So that's why marketing is really important. And the second one, which I feel like if you already have good marketing to begin with, the second part, it may not matter as much, but it could help boost your business, is sales, man. Because sales is literally just like, coming from someone who does sales is like, we're selling each other every single day, whether we realize it or not, all right? If you have a good sales team, like a really good sales team, you can get away with some shitty products and service. I'll admit that. You could, if you're a really good salesperson, all right? Everyone knows, those people who are hustling out there that will, like, at a mall, out on the streets, those people who are grinding. Like, obviously, with those kind of sales, they're not selling anything good. They're more so hustling, right? But if you have a good sales team, that's the point of business. Business, you gotta sell something in order to receive a profit. You can't run a business if you're not able to sell. So that's why I think if you were to focus on two aspects in your particular business, I would heavily recommend marketing. Because if you focus all your efforts towards marketing, you come up with a dope product and everybody knows what the fuck it is, then simply all you have to really do is just sell it at that point. But if you already market your product or service to be really awesome, and, like, very people actually trust what you are selling, then you don't even have to necessarily be really good at sales, although it could like help boost the shit, you know? And that's pretty much what I was thinking about when it really comes down to business, man. Like accounting and finance, all that other business stuff, I feel like is important when you actually have some like, you know, consistent revenue coming in and you're looking at scaling. Then like, you know, those other aspects definitely play a role. But if you're just beginning, man, it should be heavily on the marketing, followed by the sales. If you focus on those two aspects, it will increase the likelihood of your business succeeding. All right, but we all know how tough it is to actually make a business and make it work. So if you're going to focus on some areas, focus on your marketing heavily, man. You got to make sure people know who the fuck you are or your product or service. And you also need to make it so that people trust you. So whatever that may be in your area of business, man. But anyways, man, that's all for what I got today for day 101. These are just lessons I'm learning along my way and my journey. And I appreciate everyone who's been tuning in, checking out the new videos and stuff. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, which is crazy, man. We're just slowly growing every single day. But other than that, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.